This is turn 6 of our Bolt Action Grand Campaign. This turn saw 4 land battles, 2 naval battles, and the establishment of a formidable nation. The Polish destroyed a German fleet with some help from the Finns, but the Spanish made a kind of disastrous charge into a French fleet. The first battle we're looking at is the Spanish attack into French territory across the Pyrenees. This battle saw the Spanish pull ahead very quickly with a 3-0 lead in the first turn, and despite a good defensive position from the French, the dice would just not go their way. The Spanish advance left a lot of pins on the French forces and they weren't able to pull back. Despite this, the French continued to fight for the rest of the battle, but were unable to turn the tide at any point, leading to a Spanish victory as the Spanish crossed the Pyrenees into Aquitaine. The next battle saw the French attempting to naval invade in Catalonia and go around the mountain range. This was a manhunt battle where the French were attempting to capture the Spanish officer through a melee attack. Despite a strong defensive position, the French were able to get in pretty close to the German officer and capture him alive, leading to a win from the French and an invasion of Catalonia, meaning both sides had effectively swapped positions on the Pyrenees front. The next battle was an incursion into Italy by the German remnant. German warlords have set up a fascist puppet state in northern Italy called the Italian Social Republic, similar to in our timeline, hoping to push south and legitimize their new government by taking Rome. The Italians, scrambling to defend while most of their forces, still locked up in North Africa and the Balkans, struggled to push them back. Although the Italians had a pretty strong defensive line and initial luck at taking out the German tank, they were unable to halt the German advance as Rome fell and Mussolini returned, leaving Italy almost in a state of civil war, with one side puppeted by the Germans and the other loyal to the Polish and Finns. The final battle of the turn, which unfortunately we don't have much footage for, is the Soviets and Finns attempting to advance into Karelia and Leningrad respectively. The Finnish incursion into Leningrad left the Finnish forces overstretched, mostly used to fighting in ambush tactics and guerrilla warfare. The Finnish struggled to keep up with the Soviets in the urban environment, taking a lot of pins across the board, and I made a lot in some cases. Although a hard-fought battle on both sides, the Soviets were able to whittle them down, destroy the army, and move into Karelia. Some strong manoeuvring from the Canadians meant Britain had effectively capitulated this term and will be setting up a government in exile for the next turn, and India had formed its own formidable nation, the Middle East India Company. Feel free to pause the video and read any of the news stories behind any of the alternate history stuff that's happening here. If you're interested in keeping up with the insanity that is this campaign, make sure to follow, and we'll see you in the next one.